Yes guys, the title is not a lie. I actually do fear for a potential market crash coming this weekend, and today I'm going to talk about exactly why. If you guys do of course enjoy today's video, make sure you guys drop a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below as it helps the channel grow and it's much appreciated. So guys, Team of the Year Defenders is finally out. We saw them drop yesterday and they look absolutely insane. The two center backs look unreal. João Cancelo looks unreal, Hakimi looks unreal, so we have like a really just great kind of defense coming out. We also saw some big packs come out with Serginho Dest, which we did know he was coming. He looks like a really sick card, honestly. But the big one was obviously the big mid or prime upgrade pack, which saw Fodder go up a lot. We also saw informs continue to rise up. Well, some of them came down a little bit, but most of them rose up. So we have like just a ton of stuff that's come out now, and it looks really sick. Now, the big thing about the mid or prime icon pack coming out, and the reason why I want to talk about it before we get into the market overall, is we do obviously have this in the SBC tab for the next 13 days, 12 days, whatever it is. So it is going to be here, which means people are going to be able to recycle, especially during this whole Team of the Year time. Now, obviously, the big thing we're going to be talking about is of course the full Team of the Year coming out this Friday. Now in this video I'm going to stick specifically to why I think the market's going to dip down and what to kind of avoid, and then in tomorrow's video we're going to talk about kind of what we can pick up ahead of the time. So heading on over to Flippin here, we can go and just kind of take a look at just the market overall, and the index 100 after Team of the Year Defenders has of course dropped, and the market's gone up a ton because we've seen all sorts of fodder start to rise up, specifically the higher rated fodder once again, and that's just due to the fact that we got obviously a big icon pack that came out. And if we go and take a look at the cheapest players by rating, you'll see a lot of these high rated cards have gone up, and as I said in previous videos, I thought it was a great idea to pick up a lot of these cards, like Karim Benzema, for example. He's been trading from 30k to 38k on Xbox for the last couple days. And yet again, he's followed the same trend where he's gone from 32k up to 38k just thanks to this SBC. Now, I'm selling off the last of mine right now, and honestly, if we see him drop down yet again, especially like on Friday or something, it might be a good shout for me to pick him up again. But I am going to be a little bit more weary of just all these fodder cards in general. Now, personally for me, if you're holding fodder, I think it's a good idea to get rid of it either today, tomorrow, as long as you get rid of it before Friday, because Friday is when we're going to see the Hail Mary of packs come out. As everybody sends all their saved packs, we're going to get lightning rounds like crazy again on Friday. And just anyone that's saving packs, everyone's obviously saving it for, of course, the big Team of the Year, full launch coming out. So for me, that is, I just think the market's it's gonna be bad that day. I think even Saturday too, because we're gonna be getting a lot of people opening packs around that time. And in return, anything that's in packs is gonna get supplied very heavily. So fodder, for example, I think on Friday and Saturday, you're gonna see it take a huge hit, like Benzema, and all these cards that we've been looking at and have been doing so well for us. I think we're gonna see them really get slammed hard from all ratings too. Now I know 83s are back down to about discard price, so obviously they can't go down too much, but you're gonna see a lot of these cards get slammed, especially the high rated ones, and it's gonna be interesting to see what happens. And even some of the informs, especially anyone that's in Team of the Week, you're gonna see these cards take a bit of a hit. Now 80 rateds are all at 20k. 81s are 16 and up, 82s are 17 and up, 83s are all 20 and up now, especially after I said go ahead and pick up some of those ones. So anything that gets supplied, you're going to see it kind of drop down. Now this obviously leads huge opportunities for us, of course, when it comes to fodder and stuff like that. But we'll talk about that more when the time comes. But for me, like I said, any fodder that you have, you guys want to get rid of. Now let's talk about these meta cards, because Team of the Year, it looks absolutely insane. The prices are, honestly, I'd say they're kind of low from what I was expecting. The only one that I think is really high compared to what I was predicting was N'Golo Kante. But I guess it just kind of goes to show what the meta is this year, and that's of course the CDM sit back meta, and Kante fits that perfectly. But looking at the opening prices for a lot of these cards, I mean, it's kind of what I expect. I guess Ruben Dias is a little bit lower than I thought he was going to be. But you're seeing a lot of these cards kind of come low in price, and We haven't even gotten the full team of the year in packs yet, so these cards aren't even fully supplied on both consoles, which is a little bit concerning to me. Because if everyone starts ripping open packs and getting all these cards, you know, Messi could fall under 3 mil, Mbappe could come under 5. I mean, Lewandowski's very close to 1. Jorginho's rather low. I mean, the whole defense could be, you know, 900k, which is probably a decent amount for fullbacks anyways, but these guys are really, really good. Like, this defense is insane how good these cards are boosted. So I'm a little worried about that because that's obviously going to affect our meta cards that we have in game, our icons and stuff. And if these cards continue to drop down, I'm very worried that we're gonna see just these cards drop a lot, especially just all the usable cards that we've had. Not to mention, we do obviously have league upgrades and stuff, so people are gonna be able to recycle a lot of fodder cards and stuff like that. But the metas, they can't really, you know, recycle. So you're gonna see a lot of these packs get opened and players get packed and stuff that these prices could come down a good amount. Not to mention, of course, we do have the icon pack out, mid or prime icon pack, which means that throughout the entirety, if you have a ton of users that are recycling their high rated fodder into these icon packs while they're opening all their big packs, these icons are going to continuously get packed and these cards are going to drop a ton. So for me, big icons, any icon that's in the range of those team of the year cards, I would be very, very careful. The only card that I think really could survive is R9, and that's just because it seems his price and his supply is just levels above what Mbappe is. But even then, card's 7.3 mil on Xbox. Like, he has taken a huge fall since Team of the Year started, so even then I don't even think he's safe. So guys, just be careful with a lot of these meta cards. I think they're going to continue to drop down, and I am kind of concerned for when the full Team of the Year drops, because I do think that the drop can only get much, much worse. Now, I know it's a very big kind of sell video. I'm not trying to put panic into you guys or install, like, you know, put any fear into you guys, but it's just something you have to be kind of careful and aware of, because of course, when, you know, these cards do, you know, drop down and your guys' teams are going to lose a ton of value, like, it kind of sucks. But of course, with that always comes buying opportunities, and as I said in tomorrow's video, we're going to talk more about the buying opportunities that we have, so subscribe, don't want to miss out on it. But there is going to be those huge opportunities probably next week after Team of the Year is kind of done and dusted and everyone's opened all their packs and stuff. You're probably going to see an insane rise on a lot of cards. Now, real quick, what about out of pack cards? You know, like this beautiful Mendy here that we have. You know, what's going to happen to a card like this? You're still going to see a drop even without pack supply coming in, just because it's kind of like a chain reaction. The Team of the Year becomes very, very cheap, which means the other versions get very, very cheap, and then you see the, you know, the fodder gold cards, whatever, they come down and get very cheap, which means there's just less demand for out of pack cards, and those prices come down. So guys, be very careful. It could be a very interesting market, to say the least. Of course, if you guys want more FIFA 22 trading content, market, and all that, check out this video popped up on your screen right now. Thank you guys for watching this. I'll see you next time. Peace.